What is up, people of the internet? My name is Formula Fanboy, and as of now, my channel is at 857 subscribers, which is pretty insane. Don't get me wrong, I am in no way ungrateful for that, but there is a problem with this, and that is that I cannot tell you the amount of times, when I look at the people who have subscribed to me, and almost always, their channels in another language, or you look at their subscriptions, and it's basically all of their Minecraft or stuff like that or something, and sometimes they'll even have one of my videos in their liked videos, and it's nothing to do with my actual stuff that I'm making. Basically, I've made a lot of videos in the past on stuff that I don't do anymore. Like Minecraft and the pink sheep video that I made pretty much 2 years ago at this point. And that I'm pretty sure that one is the most popular on my channel. And the Minecraft ones are also some of the most popular, but the thing is, I'm almost positive that a lot of the people who are subscribing to my channel are subscribing for those types of videos, which I don't make those kinds of videos anymore. I don't enjoy that kind of content really anymore. And my channel just isn't about that anymore. And if people are going to subscribe to my channel, that's awesome and all that, but I want people to subscribe because they're actually watching what I am actively making and actively, excited about making and passionate about making. And Minecraft videos are just not that. So, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be not deleting a very large portion of my older videos. Specifically, I'm going to set them all to unlisted, and I'm going to have a playlist titled Unlisted Videos that will just have a whole crap ton of my older miscellaneous content. And the reason for this is because I know that to some people these videos might hold some sort of, value. Not sure why they would, but I definitely know that there are a lot of videos that I remember from when I was younger that I would go and watch, and I look them up now, and they're just not there, and they're not on the person's channel. Basically, I want to make it so that these videos still exist, right? They're still up and out there on the internet, but by the same token, I don't want people to search up the keywords that would bring up those videos and get that and think, oh, this is a great channel, I'll subscribe, having no idea that, that's not what I do anymore. And the thing that really gets to me, I think, the thing that really kind of hits me where it hurts, is that I am very aware of the fact that if you were to take away all of the subscribers that I've obtained from Minecraft videos and the pink sheep videos and Lego videos and all this stuff that I just don't do anymore, if you took all of those subscribers off of my channel, then I would probably maybe only have 100 subscribers, if that. And that really gets me, because that's not what I'm passionate about, that's not what I'm putting effort and time and care into anymore. Those were, a lot of the time, just one-off little videos that I made because I was bored, right? Like, a lot of the Minecraft command videos that I did. I actually recently started playing Minecraft, mostly as a hobby, again recently, even though I probably am never going to make another video on it again, at least on this channel, because, you know, I kind of feel like I've outgrown it. But it's like, when I was making those Minecraft command videos, the main reason I was making those videos was because at that time, right, I was depressed, and that was a type of video that I could make, where I didn't have to show my face, or speak, or do anything that would make it very, very clear that I was depressed. And if you don't believe me, then you can go back to some of even my older gaming videos at the time, back when I did gaming, and just listen to the way I talk, and look at the way my face is in those videos. Specifically, I believe the one I did on the Minecraft server simulator thing that I made. I believe that the video was titled "We're Back" or something stupid like that. Just watch that video, and listen to the way that I talk, and how quiet I was, and just how emotionless and expressionless and fake I was in that video. I was smiling, and I was doing something somewhat resembling laughing, but you could tell that something was very wrong in that video. Like any normal person who watches that, especially if they know how I usually am, will tell you that that video is a very clear example of me not being prepared to make videos, and I just should not have made them. And that's just one example of a type of video that just really holds no value to me, in the sense that it's not really an important part of my channel. I didn't make it because I wanted to make it. I made it because I felt like I had to make it. Right, if you take the Pink Sheep videos even. The first Pink Sheep video was just something that I made because I thought, oh, this is funny. You know, this is a thing that's really popular right now, and it's an easy thing to make, right? Like, at the time, the idea of making a Pink Sheep clone channel was very popular, because any child, even if they were like 5 years old, who could get their hands on a computer could make one, because it used a computer voice, which means that you don't need to use your own voice. It's a very easy personality to put on, and you just, like, literally all I did to make that video was I downloaded footage with no commentary, and I put an image and a computer voice off of it. Like, that video took almost no effort to make, and you know why I made it? Because it was fun. I made it because I had like 20 subscribers and never thought that it would take off in the way it did. So I thought, this is just kind of random and cool. I'll do it for the lulz. And now it haunts me because it's the most popular video on my channel, and it's literally a video about someone else's channel. Like, the most popular videos on my channel are the Pink Sheep ones and then the Minecraft ones. And the problem with that is that that's just not who I am. That's not what I do. That's not what I'm about. It doesn't represent me. It doesn't represent me as a person. It doesn't represent my channel. It doesn't represent my brand. And it just, it's complicated, you know? Imagine that, like, a few years ago when you were younger, you made something just purely out of, you know, random fun, like just a complete dumb fun thing that you did simply for the fact that you could, and you never expected it to be, you know, in any way popular. And then fast forward to a few years later, when you're making something that you're putting a lot of time and a lot of passion and a lot of effort and just all of these things into, and you have this thing that you really want people to see, and you're really excited about it, and you have like multiple hundred people who have become a follower of you. But imagine that maybe only 18 or 20 of those people, probably not even, actually see the thing that you're putting, that you're actively putting effort into, and the remaining 800 are like dead accounts who only followed you for that one thing that you made, that one crappy thing that you just did because you were capable of doing it. It's a hard situation to try and explain, but I think that that's the best description that I can kind of give. And basically, here's what I'm gonna do. Every single video, almost, that was made before Infinity Bit is going to go into this unlisted playlist. The playlist itself won't be unlisted, but the videos will be unlisted, and the playlist will be called Unlisted Videos. I say almost because here are the videos I'm going to leave up. I'm going to leave up all of the Formulas gameplay videos that I did. Not because I'm proud of them, not because I think that they represent me any more than the other ones do. If anything, I think that those were some of the least flattering moments that I've ever had with a camera on me. I mean, when I filmed those videos, I was cringy, I was narcissistic, and I was just generally kind of being an asshole to people if anyone else was with me. But the only reason why I'm leaving them up is because there are just so many of them that I feel it's practically trivial to the existence of my channel. Like, I have how many videos? Give me a sec. I have 357 videos at this time. If you count the currently not released Infinity Bit stuff that I'm working on with Season 3, which there are currently 5 of, then that is 362. Almost 400 videos. And 94 of those videos are part of that gameplay thing that I did. So almost like a third, or I guess at this point almost a fourth, of my entire collection of video content that I have made is part of that series. And it's a very, very large portion of what I did for the longest time. So I feel that it's only right to leave those videos up. And I'm also going to be leaving up all of the update videos, since those might seem like a recent development, but I actually have been doing those for a year now. They just weren't always in this kind of setup with the green screen and all that, because back then I wasn't doing updates about Infinity Bit, I was doing updates about the gameplay series, as I called it, and the Formula Fanboy movie, which is, again, pretty cringy. It's also part of the transitional period. It's also one of the videos I'm gonna leave up, kind of obviously. And lastly, I will be leaving up, not all of, but, like, some of the, I guess, kind of random miscellaneous videos that I made back when I was making the movie and all that. The ones that I made with Sketch and some of my other friends at the time. Like, I don't know, the video where I did the Ender Toys or whatever, something like that. I'll leave, like, those videos up, because, again, I feel that they're important to that kind of transition period, which happened very largely when I was making the movie. That kind of transitional period where I went from making the gaming videos to actively pursuing filmmaking and what I am actually interested in. 'Cause I mean, at the end of the day, I was never really interested in being a YouTuber or being a gamer. I think that just kind of came because when I was fairly young and when this channel was first existing in very early 2016, then I saw other people doing gaming videos, and so I downloaded a recorder on my phone, and I did all of those videos that you'll see if you scroll really far down before the gameplay series, when I just did kind of random gaming videos. And I remember that the reason why I wanted to do that again so much and why I started that whole gaming series was because I looked back on that with very fond and joyful memories. But looking back, it wasn't because that was actually something I wanted to do. It was because I was just having nostalgia of that time period of my life. It wasn't because I actually wanted to do gaming like I thought it was. It was because I was just glorifying childhood memories, if that makes any sense. But at the end of the day, ever since I was 9, the main thing that I've always wanted to do was filmmaking. And that's been my main goal since half a decade ago. And honestly, the only reason I even do it on YouTube is because that's the platform where the most people are on. If you ask me my opinions of YouTube as a website, as a whole, I really don't even like it. I mean, yeah, it's where I get most of my entertainment, and I have no problem with most of the creators and stuff. But the people actually running it, like Google, are really crappy because they know that since it's become, the biggest video sharing platform, they're well aware of the fact that now that they've built this community of people, then no matter what they do, people aren't gonna stop using YouTube. Because there is no competitor to YouTube. And you could say, oh yeah, there's Vimeo or Dailymotion or whatever the crap. And it's like, yeah, all that stuff exists, but you can't watch the Markiplier or the PewDiePie videos or any of that crap on those platforms because those creators built their community on YouTube. And you can't just magically transport that from one site to another, as great as that would be. And Google knows that. And that's why they keep promoting their YouTube Premium and YouTube Music. And, hey, with YouTube Premium, you can get this and this and this. And it's because they know damn well that every time you see that, you're like, oh, not this crap again. But they also know that they're able to do that because you're not going to stop using them. If anything, they're using you. They know that nobody's gonna stop using YouTube because it's the most used, video site. And it's the only one that has as large of a community as YouTube does. And that's why people post their videos on YouTube. It's not even because it's a good site, because at this point, it's really not. The best thing about it is maybe the layout. The algorithms are crap. The way they treat their creators are crap. The way they treat their users are crap. The amount of options they give are very limited. The amount of ways to contact their team is very limited. And they're also just overall very vague with certain things. They have very obvious favoritism. They promote certain things that they, don't deem unworthy, and then they, hide things that they don't like controversy and crap like that. And if you really look at a lot of their business practices, it's very dark, shady stuff that a company like them just should not be doing. But, again, the reason why they do it is because they know they can. They know that no one's gonna stop them. You know, one of the things that people say a lot is pay with your wallet or pay with your money. And in this case, that would be a lot more pay with your, your viewership. Because that's how YouTube makes money, is, by looking at the ads and stuff. But, the problem with that is that, again, they know that people can't use that as a weapon. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, YouTube is where a very, very, very large portion of North America gets their entertainment from. It's where I get most of it from, and I'm kind of ashamed of it, but I'm also well aware that I fall into the category of people that's going to keep using YouTube, even though I know all of this crap. It's because they know that they've built this community of people, and you can't really recreate that. And if you want it, you're gonna have to go onto their site, and you're just gonna have to accept all of these things that they want to put on you. And no matter how many times they cross the line, people will still watch them. People will still use them. Like, be honest with yourself. Even if YouTube just did the crappiest, stupidest thing that completely ruined their website, if they still had the videos and the people making the videos, you would still probably watch them. And that's how they get you. That's how, because they know that you'll still watch them. This video got very off topic. I don't even remember what I was talking. Right, my old videos. Yeah, no. I didn't expect myself to rant that much about YouTube. I guess I've never really got a chance to vent it all out. But yeah, that's my opinions on them as a company, really. I don't like them very much. And to get back to the point that I was originally trying to make, I only use YouTube because YouTube is the place that has, the most people watching, and it's the place where you're the most likely to be able to get a somewhat decent following, and the only place where you can actually get people to, watch certain things. Even if YouTube is a really horrible, crappy, becoming censored website, that's another thing I forgot to mention, but I'm trying not to get off topic again. It's at the end of the day, it's always going to be the one platform to post stuff, cause it's where the most people are probably gonna see it. And so that's the main reason why I even use YouTube. But at the end of the day, I can barely think of more than maybe two of my older videos, that I could genuinely say I think I am still proud of, and that I think would still represent, I guess, what my channel is about. And both of those videos are just like under 5-minute long random skits where I'm just having dumb fun on camera. And I'd still find those videos to be entertaining in the sense that that's what they are, that's what they're meant to be. They're dumb fun. And I think that sort of stuff would still fit in very well with what I'm posting now. But all of the other stuff, all of the gameplay videos, all of the Minecraft videos, all of the I'm trying to think of all the other stuff that I ever did. Everything on my channel that is not an episode of Infinity Bit, or a trailer or something, a movie, or just a random thing where me and some of my friends are just having fun. Any video that does not fall into one of those categories is not a video that I think could represent me. And when I look back on those videos, I just realize how fake they were. And it's weird to think about, but when I look back, I wasn't making those videos because I wanted to make them. I wasn't making them because I thought that it was what I wanted to do at the time. I was making it because I looked back on when I did videos like them in the past fondly. And I just assumed that I could recreate that feeling if I were to try and do it again. But the issue with the kind of nostalgia goggles that I had on when I did that was that I couldn't realize that the reason I remember that fondly was because everything that you did like a year ago, maybe, chances are, yeah, you'll look back and think, I was a cringy piece of crap back then. But you'll also probably say something along the lines of, I wish I could go back to then. You know, I remember so much from then. And that's the thing, is that it's nostalgia and the memories that make you think that, yeah, that was really enjoyable, I wish I could do that again. But if you actually went back and did that again, you might be bored out of your mind for all you know. And even if about a year ago you had the most boring, dull, even just outright unenjoyable experience, you would still probably be able to look back on it fondly. Because that's what nostalgia is just the sense of unexplained joy from memories. At least that's the best way I can describe it. This video is a lot longer than I expected it to be. Holy crap. It's like almost half an hour long now. I only expected this to be like maybe 10 minutes at the most. I think I just got really out of hand with that YouTube rant. But yeah, sorry this video is so long. But I just wanted to make a video to warn people about this, because I keep seeing that I'm getting more and more subscribers, and I've constantly been having this battle with myself in my mind of, should I, get rid of all those videos from being able to be searched up and stuff, because while yes, that would definitely make my channel a lot more what I want it to be, then by the same token, that subscriber growth, that insane subscriber growth that I've been seeing as of recently, would just go away. But the thing is that people aren't actually subscribing for the reasons that I would want them to. And I think that I'd rather have a smaller channel with people actually watching my stuff than a large channel that's actively dead, I'd rather have a channel where there are a lot fewer people, but they actually watch what I make, than a channel where there are a lot of people, but they watch what I made a year ago. And, this channel, even if I could basically say that I hate YouTube, because I don't necessarily hate it, but I very much dislike it. Despite all that, this channel will always be important to me, and mean a lot to me, and be special to me, because there are a lot of memories here, not just of things I did, but things that I did with my friends, just friends I had in general, who showed up on this channel, who maybe aren't around anymore, or are just very different, changed people now. And not just that, but also the fact that this channel is essentially my life's work. And I know that I haven't really had enough of a life to have a life's work since I'm, 14? But this channel is pretty much everything that I've ever made pretty much draws back to this channel. And it'll always be important to me. And that's why I think that it should actually genuinely represent what I am in an honest way. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is because it's great having a whole lot of people subscribe to me, especially since I'm really close to 1,000, which is the most insane thing that I always thought I would never hit. But if it's not people who actually watch me for what I do, then I have to ask myself if it's even worth it, which I don't think it is. So that's why I'm getting rid of my older videos. Again, if they hold value to you and you actively want to go back and watch them, they will be in the unlisted videos playlist that I'm going to set up, but they will be unlisted. They won't show up in my videos page. They won't show up if you YouTube search them or Google search them. If you have the link, or if you go to the playlist, you will be able to view those videos. But if you don't, then you will not be able to view those videos. And I think it should stay that way. So thank you guys for watching. Salutations. Sorry about this video being so long. If you've watched this point in the video, if you've actually watched this long, then thank you. And goodbye.